Welcome back to Freedom's Ministry. I just wanted to elaborate a little bit more on that day by day reading. Um, it's a really good, today it's a really, really good reading. And to put it in, it all goes back to spirituality, looking at it practically or not. Practicality absolutely is essential, but it is actually the results of the spiritual. If you do the spiritual work, if you put your day in God's hands, whatever happens that day is meant to happen. But yes, now putting it in the practical way, got to do the footwork. And doing the footwork, honestly, I have to testify, and this is why I came back on this subject. It'd be a great group subject. I hope I don't lose my thought, but this would be such a great group topic because there's so many answers to this question, to this topic today. But and it's really extremely important. It's all in there, you know? It really is. But making a list, a gratitude list, all kinds of things. But I keeping it practical. Okay, faith, doing the footwork now. That's what builds faith. That's what builds the belief. That builds faith, and it builds joy. From the faith, as you build faith, which is a gift of God from doing the footwork. You do the footwork, you get the gift of God, which is faith, and you get an increase the more footwork you do, and the more you work on yourself, of course. But we're not here like self-help books they're good, they have their place, I suppose, but the Bible teaches not to focus on ourselves, to serve others, and that's where you build faith, that's where you build character, that's where you build personality, that's where you grow up, that's where you mature, and that's where you find true joy, when you overcome obstacles in that growth. It's so important. I hope I didn't mute this. I'm kind of leaning over the dang microphone. But faith is built by service. Service creates joy, true joy, not like pleasure that we get from the earth. It's different. It's entirely different. It's huge. It's like comparing a diamond to a rock. You know what I mean? It's true. You have to experience it yourself, and that's by connecting with God daily, every day, in prayer and reading His Bible. Reading His Bible is where it really comes alive. Reading the Word and prayer. Reading the Word prayerfully and listen as well. And spend time alone with Him. Alone. Being alone is so important. And writing as well. Journaling, which I haven't been doing. I got to get back to it because there's so much important stuff that you forget that happens along the way. And you can watch it increase as you write things down. You can make note of serious spiritual growth and spiritual things, gifts that happen, or gifts that you find within yourself, like just fooling around and singing, that words you didn't even know that you could find, they come out. More what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, creativity. More creativity comes out of us. The more, that's how we find our true gifts of God, is by practicing the Word of God and working with others, helping other people, passing on the message, at least. It's so vital. It's a big part of the whole tree. Without that limb, it really isn't a tree. It's a stump. Grow the limbs, do the work, and that's all part. It all plays a role. It grows the faith, it grows the joy, it grows the limbs towards God more as well, just like a tree. Thank you for listening. Keep coming back. I wish we could make a group. Anybody want to get into a group? Let's form it. Let's do it. Have a wonderful, blessed day, and I pray for each and every soul that hears this message as I do the work that I'm supposed to do, even though I don't want to sometimes, and even though I didn't want to at all in the beginning, because I hate technology, and I hate technology, and I don't like speaking, but I'm going to improve because that's what I'm being told to do right now. So that's what I'm doing. Thanks for listening. Keep coming back.